Look what came, guys, just from DHL today. We're going to do an unboxing and a review. Got the Goldshell HS6. I've been running the Goldshell HS6 for about 3 weeks now, so we'll discuss everything about that. During the unboxing here, pretty standard Goldshell packaging. Not quite as happy with the way that this one was done. It was just wrapped in standard yellow transparent tape. Doesn't really hide that it's sending a miner to you in the United States, so wish it would have been second boxed like my HS Lite was, but it is what it is. Packaging also standard as some of the other light miners and professional miners. Pretty good packaging. I don't think it's going to be damaged in transit. Some pretty high density foam that you can see here. Placed in an anti-static bag. Comes with a power cord that's standard to not anything I'm going to use, so I replaced that pretty immediately. Overall, the miner's really high quality. If you have any of the Lite series or other professional miners, exactly the same that you're going to see in those series. And that's it. We're going to go into a review of the actual machine now. So I hope you enjoy. I'm pretty happy with how loud the miner actually is. You can see it's averaging around 65 decibels, which is less than what they're anticipating to be around 70 to 80 decibels. First, now we're going to look at the Goldshell website. We'll look at some of the specs that they have laid out for this new HS6 that they have. If you're mining Handshake HNS, you're going to get 4.3 terahashes at 3250 watts. That's 800 watts per terahash. Or if you're mining SIA coin, you are going to have 10.6 terahashes at 2350 watts. So depending on which coin you want to mine, a little bit different of specs. It's 20% more power than the HS5. I already showed you the unboxing, what it looks like. The dashboard is similar to every other Goldshell miner with their firmware. I have several videos on that. I'll post some links to those if you want to see on how to actually set up a Goldshell miner, whether you're setting up a box miner or a professional miner. Both exactly the same. Some more specs there. And you can also see that it says less than 80 decibels. As I tested, I was getting about 65. Not too bad. Not something you want to have sitting in your living room, though. So how much does the HS6 make? I primarily use DXpool a lot. It's pretty easy to use their system, to set it up. You can be up and running in less than 5 minutes using DXpool. If we look at just their basic profitability chart that we see here, I have 10 cents as electric. Yours may be less, it may be more, depending on where you live. But that's what we're going to use as a basis. If we look at the HS6, we can see that it makes mining HNS about $7 per day at the 10-cent electric price, or with SIA it's $6.35. The market's so volatile right now, it's hard to tell between mining Handshake or SIA which one is going to be more. It changes from day to day and switching which is more profitable. You also want to keep in mind here too, we have some strong competition with the iBelink miner as well, the S1 Max. It's actually 12 terahashes and then instead of the 10.6, but it only mines SIA coin. It does use a little bit more power too. You can see that we have some competition now with iBelink. They're also a very good vendor. I have them on the splash. We'll talk about iBelink too. Very good company. A little more information we see from DXpool about the HS6. It's saying with the 10.6 terahashes that you should be producing about 2,200 coins per day making $6.35. Now that's today, May 26th, 2022. Obviously that can change a lot. That is not, though, what I am earning. If we look at what I'm actually making, I've made about 50,000 SIA coin in the last few weeks, 1,700 yesterday, 1,900 the day before, 1,700 the other two previous days, and 2,000 throughout. I've never reached that estimate that where I'm going to receive 2,200 coins that DXpool has. So those figures are not always accurate. You need to use a calculator and figure out how much you're actually going to make, or realistic mining. It does fluctuate a lot. I do want to highlight the iBelink S1 Max as well. It's estimating that you will produce more coins, 2,500. I don't think that you'll probably get that many from them. It is running 3,100 watts and more as well, which is more wattage. So you will have a higher electricity bill if that's your worry. But also the iBelink S1 Max is $4,500 currently, and the HS6 is just over $5,000. So you have to take that into account, having that 2 extra terahashes, but using the extra power, you're also paying less for the miner. Long term, what do we see? Obviously, this last 6 months has been very rough for the crypto market. But if you're mining, you shouldn't be mining for making money in the next month, 2 months. You should be looking ahead. So where were we in the past? If we look at the side here, our current handshake price, but what we want to look is at our all-time highs and all-time lows. We were at an all-time high of 85 cents during the last peak. So that's what you really need to aim for, is that we may come back to that peak and exceed that peak whenever we're mining. The same goes with SIA coin, which is what I'm currently mining. With SIA coin, it had an all-time high of 11 cents at one point. So if we go back to that 11-cent all-time high and we're mining 2,000 coins a day, you're talking about a $200 a day miner. If you continue to hold on to those coins until we reach another peak. Even the peak of last year, while it didn't hit 7 cents, we were just above 4 to 5 cents here. We can see, just over 5 cents. So that's still over $100 a day miner if we look at the long term and reaching new all-time highs. That's what you have to consider when you're mining. These aren't short-term investments. These are longer-term investments. What I'm telling you is not financial advice at all. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you want to support my channel, I don't get paid for any of this, so it'd be great if you could subscribe, like my videos. I'm going to continue to make them. I'm working on a comparison between the KD6, the Fast Miners K300, and also the iBelink K1 Max. That I'll be releasing soon too. So please stay tuned. Make sure that you always do your research so that you do not get scammed by the many scammers in the crypto market. All right, everyone, have a great day.